Thank you, Lord.
Oh, there's a place up there.
Oh, I didn't even think that. Bigger space.
Bigger place.
And cozy. What was that? Oh, what was that? Banana. No. Thank you po. Today. Yes, please.
That's the peacock. The peacocks were standing right here.
Where are we going now, Paul? We don't have a long tail.
There's one up there. There's a male. See the white one?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
See these places that you see right here. That's where the adult males they would stay. That was like their apartment because there was too much ruckus to bother the people in the house. So they would have them stay there. They had their own apartment. Yeah. You want to walk down there a minute?
Yes, let's go there.
Yeah, that's the dining room there. You wanted to eat, which we're not going to do today. We can come back one other time and go in the dining.
Yeah, it's good. Nice. That's nice at night. There's lights.
Yeah, real romantic to come at night time. All the different lights and the fountains are good.
Lots of lights in here. Let's have a picture here, Paul.
The tree. That'll get you a house.
Thank you, Lord.
We owned and lived in, so we do want to respect the current owner's space. All right.
You mind if she videos part of it?
She can video all she wants.
Okay.
Yeah, she can video all she wants.
Thank you.
So up here I talk about the construction. So the back of the house is the oldest part. That was a trading post in 1774, built by Alexander Latill and Maurice Conway after making an exchange with the Houmas tribe, which were your Native Americans. Now the relationship between the two groups of people is actually really, really good here. And even after that exchange, the name Houmas never changed from that to anything else. So like the name of the property has always been Houmas. You'll see it on the China set from 1830 in the house. So just a really, really good friendship between those settlers and Native Americans. Then in 1805, a cottage was built right in front of the trading post. It was one story. It's right here. That was built by William Donaldson and John Wren Scott after making an exchange, y'all. John Wren Scott, those two gentlemen, they were the ones who decided we were going to grow sugar cane here. So this property was a sugar plantation. And then in 1811, General Wade Hampton from South Carolina purchased the property. He purchased the property because he wanted to get into the sugar business. And he's the man who built the mansion. Now, how he would do that is he'd build the mansion around and on top of the one-story cottage. So he kind of morphed the two houses into one. He finished that in 1830, and at that point, that would be the start to that plantation lifestyle here. Okay. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you've been on the tour before?
Yeah, about 5 or 6 times.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right, so in the 40s, there was an orthodontist who purchased the house, Krozak. He actually painted everything inside and out black and white. So when Mr. Kevin purchased the house in 2003, he put a lot of 1830 back into the house. So he put the 1830 mural back, he put the faux finish on the outside of the house back to try to get the house looking like 1830 again. Now some murals tell a story. In the 80s when they were installing the air conditioning, it's a map from 1847 that we think was hidden in marble. The left side of the room in those cabinets, that's what's left of that China set, which was Mary Hampton's. And Mary Hampton was General Wade Hampton's wife. Her original set for her new mansion was 600 place settings worth. That's over 6,000 pieces. It's all 5. These are your mansion builders, General Wade Hampton and Mary Hampton. And then they pass away. Family would inherit Caroline Hampton and John Preston. And then in 1858, they sold it to John Burnside, which is the guy who owned the house Burnside. So both of those date back to the Civil War. And then the cabinet in here is just an 1800s Egyptian style cabinet, which is now a tribute case to the Houmas tribe, which is still a tribe today here in southern Louisiana called the United Houma Nation. This clock was gifted to the Houmas tribe chief by those early settlers. Around, you can touch the lawn darts. Men threw those in the yard, sometimes even off the balcony. Most of the time they were very drunk, so you can touch those.
So you're saying death mask?
Yes.
Is that an actual person's skull?
So I read a couple of different things. It just depended on, I guess, that tribe's beliefs and stuff. But I read that they put it on top of that person's head. Dr. Krozak, because he wanted to install the modern day plumbing and electricity to the house by that time. These houses are solid brick, so in order to install pipes and wires, you'd have to modify the house. And the cottage would be most affected by that. When he shrunk the room, he affected the original 18 hobbies.
Yeah.
Many, many hobbies. All of the dolls have real hair, human hair. Because a doll was made to be you, literally. So they put that child's hair on their doll. So not only did it look like them, it had their hair too. Sometimes even their baby teeth would be inside the doll.
Looks like a real baby.
Yeah,
Mhm.
kind of like a voodoo doll. Cool thing about this high chair is when you drop it, it's a shark's coming for the tour.
We just
Tour.
I've been here at night a couple times for dinner.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, have you eaten at the restaurants here?
Yeah. I use
Pay the air conditioner.
or the electric bill. Brick thing in it. It was like a pretty house, but even that, I wouldn't want to go with that. And they had like a patio. It was like the nicest thing we'd ever lived in. But a lot of problems. Like they lied about a lot of like the roof issues and stuff to like sell the house. And then we ended up moving out of there because it was. So that's just some original pieces.
So the horn.
It's a foghorn.
That's a foghorn.
Foghorn, yes. The handcrafted dragonfly table dates back to 1901. And then your step stool for yeah, upstairs is just storage in our dressing room. But that's in the actual bedroom we just came out of.
Mm.
Yes.
Where does he live?
Where does he live?
Yeah.
In there.
Hi. Ta-da! Open your tail! Oh, it isn't open. Open it! Open it! Blue! Oopsie. I love it. There. Black and white. Napoleon. Why there's a bathtub outside for? Videographer. Let's take a picture here. Let's take a picture there, Paul. Just stand here. Our house is the background. Oh.
right here. And when we get in there, the pool table, both of these pieces were John Burnside, so both of those date back to the Civil War. And then the cabinet in here is just an 1800s Egyptian style cabinet, which is now a tribute case to the Houmas tribe, which is still a tribe today here in southern Louisiana called the United Homa Nation. This clock was gifted to the Houmas tribe chief by those early settlers. Gentleman's parlor to smoke. So women weren't allowed on that side. These are your mansion builders, General Wade Hampton and Mary Hampton. And then they pass away. Family would inherit Caroline Hampton and John Preston. And then in 1858, they sold it to John Burnside, which is the guy who owned the house of the entire Civil War. He was Irish. He was at China set, which was Mary Hampton's. And Mary Hampton was General Wade Hampton's wife. Her original set for her new mansion was 600 place settings worth. That's over 6,000 pieces. It's all from France, gold plated, and has the Houmas name. Oh, very fancy.
Open it there. Open it. Open it. Open the door. It's not he's a photographer, Paul is the videographer. I like to take picture here, Paul. Then I'll go there. I'll go there. I said, where are my glasses? My glasses. Like a portion of the mansion. Open the door.
One day. I know.
Which was not a thing back. Bottom, then you're and 3, and he owns the house today. These 2 gentlemen, they were the ones who decided we were going to tell a story, some show, whatever.